What is up, heroes of Dominion? My name is Charlie. This is Hero War Central. Happy Tuesday, everybody. It's going to be a short live stream today. I have a lot of errands to get done. I have a lot of tasks that I need to get done today, and kind of stressing out about it a little bit. But there's no news really to discuss, so it ends up being okay. Emerald word of the day is exclamation point Fafnir. We have a Fafnir event going live tonight. Yeah. The big news that I want to discuss today, the number one thing that everybody needs to be paying attention to in Hero Wars Dominion era, is from this announcement a few days ago. Okay. Event teaser. We have, of course, Fafnir's event going live tonight. Excuse me. Ascended Hero Brawls with Fafnir going live tonight as well, here in about 8 hours or so. And then we've got the weaving patterns going live as well. But weaving patterns has a little bit of an overlap with Power of the Titans. Okay, so weaving patterns, and this is a huge shout out to Phil. Pull this back up here, so I have it here. Huge shout out to Phil for letting me know about this so that I could share this with you all. Weaving patterns is a event. It's an okay event. It's not a great event. It's an okay event. It's got 180 Titan summoning sphere uses, 180 Titan summonings, summons in the summoning circle. On the last day of weaving patterns, you have an overlap with Power of the Titans to do 200 summons in the summoning circle. Now that's up here in the guild area, right? The guild area. You click on here, you go to Titans. The Circle of Summoning, and then you can summon here. And you can see I have 369, but I've been saving them. I've been sitting on them a little bit. We are possibly dealing with a run on talismans. On summoning spheres. We're possibly dealing with a lack of summoning spheres. That is to say, we have 3 events in a row that ask us to open summons in the summoning circle. But thanks to Phil, the way to manage this the best is to wait until the last day of weaving patterns to open 180, and then a day later open 50. Okay, so 180 and then 50 is 230, right? Simple math. 50 plus 180. You'll complete all 3 tasks. Okay. There's a little bit of overlap elsewhere. You know, you have, you have spend energy, spend emeralds. You have spend energy, spend emeralds. You also have spend gold, right? But these are both active at the same time, so there really isn't any need to wait on this. Know what I mean? So a Power of the Titans that has the spend energy and spend emeralds, and Foundation's Power, which has spend energy and spend emeralds. Those are all kind of overlapping with each other. But that big one, the summoning circle, the Titan summoning spheres, sit on those. Okay, tonight when Weaving Pattern goes live, don't just auto-complete all of it. You know, it's going to be super easy to do that 180, especially if you've got them saved up. But if you're a player that only has like 250 or so, then that's what you got to do. Okay, that's the best strategy to go for that. Okay, let's draw some emerald names. We got deleted user. Deleted user has got 2 minutes to let me know that they are here. Ah, web player. Nice. Okay, deleted user is a web player. Okay, another winner today. Oh my goodness, I can't pronounce this name. Kim? Is it Kim? Is that how you pronounce it? Looks like you're here. What version of the game do you play? A web player. Nice. Nice. Okay. Okay. Yeah, we'll chat with you guys. Send me a message on Discord. Deleted user and what I believe is Kim. And if you don't have Discord, then shoot me an email just to let me know that we're on the same page. We can verify who you are a little bit later, right? A little bit later. I've got some questions in the chat about the. Oh, actually, hold on one sec. There we go. Some questions in the chat about the Blacksmith of Justice, the Brawl shop. All right, the Fafnir Brawl, Ascended Heroes Brawl shop. On the website, I've got the Galahad Brawl shop somewhere. Galahad event shop, yeah. This is what I would expect the shop to look like. It's gonna go live in like 8 hours. I'll definitely make a blog post about the shop when it does go live. I would expect it to be this same shop. In fact, I'll tell you what, I'll link this in the description box down below so you guys can go take a look at it. But this is the Galahad event, the Galahad Ascended Brawls event that we had last month. Galahad Ascended Brawls shop. Probably the same as Fafnir. Yeah, so you can go check it out. Griff, you can keep repeating yourself or you can be patient. You choose. You choose. Yeah, I don't expect them to reset the shop at all. I expect them to change out the Galahad doll for like the Fafnir doll, obviously, something like that. I don't know that they're going to change the items. And they may add something in there, especially if we're dealing with a hero that is getting Ascension skills. But I don't think that we are. I really don't think that we are going to see. We thought that we might see an Ascended hero for the Galahad event, and we didn't. So, yeah, Fafnir event going to go live here in about 8.5 or so hours. We'll talk about the shop when we have details. I bet you that somebody has already data mined this shop somewhere. It doesn't look like Loadrunner has done any data mining for, let's see. Perfect. Ruger, I see you. Excuse me. I don't think that anybody's data mined the shop. Usually Calorie Fair will share it. I'll double check real quick to see if. Yeah, I don't think Calorie Fair is data mined. Yeah, it's probably the same. It's probably the same. Probably the same. Yeah. And of course, Weaving Patterns is the same as it's always been. Power of the Titans is the same as it's always been. Foundation Power is the same as it's always been. Another common question that I'm getting a lot with this group of events over the last 2 or 3 days is the Titan Tournament of Power. I don't really know if there will be a Titan Tournament of Power for sure. I don't know why they wouldn't have such an event, but I feel like there probably will be, but I don't know when. I don't know when a Titan Tournament of Power would be. Francis says, the fact that they pushed back the event made me think maybe Hero will have new Ascension skills. Didn't they push back the Galahad event too? Didn't they? I feel like they did push the Galahad event back, but I don't really remember. Awakened Athalia. Suggestion for Hero Wars: schedule a hero maintenance day. I accidentally overpowered my Isaac and need to fix him by 1 week. So they did delay the Galahad event. The secret on the mysterious island is an accidental tile that should have been revealed that wasn't revealed, and people are losing their minds over this. That mountain location right there that I just clicked. Did you guys was your minds blown right there? It saved a lot of time getting to the Emerald Towers. Saved a lot of effort there, a lot of moves. Yeah. Yeah, that's all it is. That's all it is, John. It's just that. Yeah. Yeah. Kind of cool. I thought everybody knew about it, so I didn't mention it. Pet cubes. Yeah. Chaos particles. Chaos particles. Okay. Over on Hero Wars Alliance, we've got Thick Aiden. I think it's kind of funny. I think it's kind of funny what they did with this picture. They kind of stretched it. At first, I thought that they messed up because all of the Hero Wars Alliance pictures are squares. Like if you go into their photos, they're all squares, right? They're all. Oh, I guess they're not all squares. Okay, I guess they're not all squares. They're mostly all square-ish. Usually, they're not rectangular like that because it's made to be viewed on a mobile device, right? Mobile device. It's funny that they're trying to use the memes though. So we got new talismans. Aiden is getting toughness and health. Orion is getting toughness and magic attack. Peppy is getting health, magical critical hit chance. Oya is getting physical attack and crushing. Luther is getting physical attack and toughness. For some reason, I thought that we always get 6. But I guess sometimes we get 5 talismans. Sometimes I guess we get 5. That's okay. That's okay. Yeah, as far as the, who is getting what, I'm sure that somebody has also data mined this information as well. Like what the pay to win, like which talisman you get for logging in, which talisman you get for, for re-rolling or using them in arena or whatever. Usually there's 2 that are expensive, spend some emeralds or 3, I guess, that are expensive. Spend some emeralds. It's usually 6. I thought so. Yeah. Spend some emeralds and then buy VIP. Usually there are 2 that are locked. There's a lot of debate about this. I really like the Orion talisman a lot. I don't know how impactful it'll be, but one thing about Orion is he's not lacking for magic penetration, and he's classically paired with a hero that boosts magic attack like Helios or other, and they have a nice little bonus, and some survivability too. Some survivability. Does he need it? I don't know. Health and magical critical hit chance for Peppy. I am personally not a huge fan of randomness in this game. I know that it's a key defense and offense strategy, randomness. As a matter of fact, I posted a video this morning from yesterday's live stream talking about how, sometimes you can just get lucky or unlucky with big critical hits or not dodging correctly. I like it though. I just don't know who uses Peppy. Oh yeah, probably going to be one of the pay to win. If I had to guess, I would say that Oh yeah is probably going to be one of the pay to win talismans. Physical attack and crushing. The nature of her abilities, I think, is going to take advantage of this a lot. A lot. Luther was, for a long time, the tank with the highest armor. because he exposed himself, right? To expose myself to a joke, I suppose. Luther exposed himself by jumping over to the enemy team. Of course, you don't really expose yourself as a tank because you're already at the front line. You're just kind of exposing your second position when you do that, all right? I would say that it's probably going to be Aiden and Oya. They're going to be the expensive ones, if I had to guess. Toughness and health, because of the way that Aiden shares health, it's probably going to be Aiden and Oya. If I had to guess. If I had to guess. Who knows? Who knows? These talismans are going to go live tomorrow night. Tomorrow night. Not tonight. Not in like 8 hours from now. But like in 33 hours. I don't do math on Tuesdays. Whatever 9 plus 24 is. 37? 33? Oh my gosh. They're making Aiden a sumo wrestler. Yeah. Raidus, I can't do it. Can't play. Can't stay connected to BlueStacks. Can't do it. Let's see New Arena how it works. Yeah. Luther exposed himself to Martha and she almost had a stroke. I thought Luther was like his grandson or her grandson or something. Definitely be Oya and Aiden paywall. I don't know. Yeah, Vincent, my throat's a lot better. Just needed a day. My taste buds are still a little out of whack. You know, I was drinking my protein shake and it tasted like, it's supposed to be like this coffee protein shake, and it was like, ugh. Do you have to use BlueStacks? No, I don't have to use BlueStacks. I could use a different platform. I just haven't taken the time to do it. Robert, I haven't taken the time to install and try other options. Haven't had a lot of time the last couple of days. Create a new instance at BlueStacks? I'll dig into that. I'll dig into that when I have time. Would I tell you that, like, we're dealing with taxes, we're dealing with we have to go to the Missouri Department of Revenue to do some personal property tax paperwork. Got to go to the DMV to do some registration stuff. Dealing with changing insurances, dealing with a new vehicle. We purchased a new vehicle a little while ago, so we've got temporary tags that we have to get replaced. There's just some stuff that we waited too long on, and it's due by April 1st. And that is, and we're traveling this weekend. Oh yeah, I probably should mention that. No live stream Friday. No live stream Friday because we're traveling this weekend. We're going to a surprise birthday party for one of the family members, and hope that they're not watching right now. But yeah, so we're traveling this weekend, so that's a big part of why we're trying to burn through a lot of stuff, a lot of to-do lists. Matter of fact, I have to deal with getting Remy her annual shots and stuff because we're boarding her this weekend. You know, the DMV isn't so bad. You can schedule appointments and stuff. I also got notified that there were some packages that were supposed to be delivered yesterday that that didn't get delivered to our house, and we have to go to the post office to pick them up. So I've got to do that sometime the next day or two. Also, it's just got a little kind of overwhelming. Griff can do the live stream. Yeah, we can do the live stream. So Jarface Killer. You were just here. Webb. Nice. And Tom A. Facebook player. Okay. All right. Good stuff. Good stuff. Okay, I apologize, but we are going to wrap things up here. We will be live streaming tomorrow. Even though we didn't live stream last week, we will be live streaming tomorrow. Live streaming tomorrow, live streaming Thursday, and then Friday, no live stream. Yep. So we are going to, I'm going to drive to the, first of all, I'm going to put on pants because I'm definitely not wearing pants below the desk here. I'm going to drive to the post office and then, yeah, one of the other, I think I got to go to the Secretary of Treasury office next. And then while I'm driving, I need to call my mom. I also need to call the insurance company. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, it might be time to get an AI bot to do those streams. You know, I've thought about doing that a lot. I've thought about doing an AI avatar and just transitioning over to all of that. But it is the funny thing about all of that is it's way easier and obviously way less expensive to just do it myself. And I could set up a camera and do it from, you know, anywhere in the world. It's just, you know, while I'm driving to the post office or whatever, I can't. I can't. Yeah. So, oh, and the kids are on spring break this week. So, you know, everybody's home right now. So that's kind of another thing. We will be back tomorrow, 12 p.m. Central Time. That is 5 p.m. UTC. I love you all. Good luck in Dominion.